wouldn't be in Azure This Week hosted by me if I didn't bring you some cost management news. Also, Dv5 and Ev5 series virtual machines are now in preview, bringing along some cost savings. And Azure is going to be at the Red Hat Summit 2021, and they shared some news ahead of it. Lots to get into. Hi, I'm Gwen, and welcome to another episode of Azure This Week. Do you know what you're spending your money on when it comes to your Azure environment? This is what Azure Cost Management and Billing has been designed to help you with. This week, Azure has released a few updates to the tool. The Retail Prices API gives you access to pay-as-you-go prices for different Azure services, broken down to the individual meter level. And the good news is you can now request prices in any supported currency. I'll make sure to leave a link in the resources so you can go check this out. Cost Management Labs is a feature that allows you to get a sneak peek at what's coming to cost management, and you also get the opportunity to provide feedback on these new features. Some new features here include improved custom date selections in the cost analysis preview, and updates to the cost analysis view for resources and reservations. Cost management and billing is one of those tools that is consistently getting updates, so don't expect these to slow down anytime soon. After all, we all want to understand our spending better and maybe even save some money. All right then, on to some virtual machine news. The Dv5 and Ev5 series are now in preview. They run on the latest 3rd gen Intel Xeon Platinum Ice Lake processor in a hyper-threaded configuration and deliver up to 15% increased performance for many workloads and better price to performance than the previous Dv4 and Ev4 series. For general purpose workloads, e-commerce systems, web fronts, entry-level and mid-range databases, the Dv5 series most likely will be your best bet, as it offers a balance of memory to vCPU performance with increased scalability up to 96 virtual CPUs and 384 gigabytes of RAM. Now, if you require something more memory intensive for large relational database servers, data warehousing workloads, business intelligent applications, etc., the Ev5 series is the one for you, as it offers high memory to virtual CPU ratios with increased scalability up to 96 virtual CPUs and 672 gigabytes of memory. Both series offer options with and without local disk storage, and the preview is initially available in the East US 2 region at a significantly discounted price. So if you're looking to play around with these, now might be a great way to get hands-on with them for cheaper. Microsoft will be joining the annual Red Hat Summit 2021, where they plan to share the latest developments that will enable Red Hat customers to work natively in Azure. Some of these include Azure Hybrid Benefit for Linux now supports Azure Reserved Instances. This is going to allow customers to save money on both the software costs and the compute costs when running RHEL in Azure. Azure Red Hat OpenShift clusters can now be onboarded to Azure Arc-enabled Kubernetes, so you can manage and govern all your Kubernetes clusters from a single location. You can now use GitOps configurations to configure applications consistently, and they also mentioned that they are working closely with Red Hat to enhance Ansible on Azure integration. Red Hat Enterprise is a massive part of the Linux space, so it's great to see Azure's commitment on continuing the work and support for services for Red Hat customers. Will you be testing out the new Dv5 or Ev5 series? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with all cloud news. Keep being awesome, cloud gurus. I'll see you in the next one.